The next variable we'll test is the launch height. Now the launch height is exactly what it sounds like. It's the height that your plane is thrown from. First, you'll need to measure what your regular launch height is. This is the distance from the floor to kind of your shoulder. If you don't have a tape measure or something to measure that with, and you do know your height, what you can do is you can estimate or measure the length of your head with a small ruler or something and subtract it from your height, and that will give you your launch height. Once you've measured your regular launch height, you need to find a way to change the launch height. Now, when I say change, I mean safely change. I repeat, safely. This might be standing on a trampoline, on the wall of a garden bed, etc. I don't advise, I repeat, don't advise, you climb up a huge ladder or build a tower out of chairs or stand on your sister's shoulders. Just be sensible. Once you've found an area that you can increase your launch height to and that you're going to test from, measure that distance. If you have a tape measure, that will work perfectly. If you don't have a tape measure, again, you could just measure the increase of the height and then add that to your regular launch height. So if you're on the trampoline, you can measure from the ground to the trampoline and then add that to your height. Now that you have measured your altered launch height, we're now going to run a test to see whether your regular launch height is best or your increased launch height is the best. How we're going to do this is we're going to throw our paper plane 3 times at each height. So you're going to start by throwing it 3 times from a regular height and measure that distance. Again, you could just approximate it, you could step it out, you could just put markers where they each landed, anything that works to show you how far that's flown. Then you're going to throw your plane 3 times from your altered height. So if you chose the trampoline as the place where you're going to throw it from, you're going to throw it 3 times from the trampoline and measure how far that's gone. Again, could be an approximate, could be just putting down something on the ground to show how far it's gone. When you're filling out the distance flown column, again, you don't need to have the exact distances. You just have to have some way to show which one flew the furthest, which one flew the shortest, and which one filled in all those in-betweens. So you can make a great decision about which one is the best launch height for you.